A clinic in Port Elizabeth are protesting. They're demanding personal protective equipment such as masks and sanitizers. Livingston Hospital staff are also expected to don tools. The protest is being led by the South African Federation of Trade Unions. Let's now bring in our reporter Mcebisi Ngqi-na in the Port Elizabeth. He's in Port Elizabeth to find out what's the situation like on the ground. Tell us more, Mcebisi. Very good morning to you.
Good morning, Blaine, and also to your viewers. As you've said, we're just coming to you live from the Zwide Clinic in Port Elizabeth. As you know, today the Minister of Health is in the provinces on the other side of the province in East London. If you remember, over the weekend he visited Cape Town. There seems to be a spike in numbers in between these two provinces, the Eastern Cape and also the Western Cape. So the minister is trying to find that common denominator that is causing a spike in these provinces. If you remember very well, the two provinces have been at loggerheads when it comes to the traveling between the two provinces. According to the Department of Health, so far more than 160 people that had traveled from the Western Cape to the Eastern Cape have tested positive over the weekend. We've also seen a number of taxis, including buses, being stopped in the Sundays River Valley, which is the citrus home in the Eastern Cape. So for now, another issue that has been facing the Eastern Cape is the issue of the personal protective equipment all over, especially in the Nelson Mandela Bay. But now we're coming to you at Zwide Clinic, where a number of unions that are affiliated to SAF to have closed the clinic after, according to them, to the statement that they released yesterday, 11 people that are working in this hospital have tested positive for COVID-19. But according to that statement, they are saying so far they've asked the clinic to be disinfected after one person that was working in this clinic went home, took a nap, and that the following day didn't wake up. After that person, a postmortem was done to her. It was found out that she was actually It was found that she tested positive for COVID-19. After the union asked for the clinic to be disinfected, only the room that the person was working in was only disinfected. Hence, the union now took a stance that the clinic must be closed until everyone has gotten back his or her results of these COVID-19 tests that has been done so far. As you can see, I think my colleague Tobani Blom will just turn to the people that have just gathered now, coming from different unions. The members, the staff of this clinic have started protesting so far, but we are waiting for the members of SATU. Probably they are going to be joining us in the next crossing that we're going to be doing, just to tell us more about the situation or the challenges that they are facing in this clinic. Also, it's alleged this is not only the only clinic that has closed in Nelson Mandela Bay. We've also heard that the Livingston Hospital, just close to Costin, the staff there have also downed tools, protesting also over these personal protective equipment. When my colleague Yanga Funan was doing an interview with the MEC for Health in the province, Cindy Sokombe, according to her response, apparently with regards to this shortage of personal protective equipment, it's the fact that they've done an investigation and visited a number of these clinic and hospitals that have been complaining about the shortage. But what they have found is that some of these hospital and clinic, they are keeping these PPEs in the storeroom, as you know that the winter season approaching. So they want to make sure that by the time the winter is here, they have everything under control with enough protective equipment. As you know that with the winter season comes with flu, which is also a high risk to those high risk to getting COVID-19. But on my side, and colleague Tobani Plom, back to you in studio.
Mcebisi, just before I let you go, while this protest is happening outside, is the clinic still seeing patients currently? All right, it seems that we lost connection with Mcebisi there.